Liverpool have confirmed that the new Anfield Road Stand is not going to be ready for the start of the new Premier League season. The aim was to have everything ready in a 61,000 capacity Anfield, roaring the team on for the first home game of the season against Bournemouth on August 19th. But we now know that is not going to be the case. Liverpool have explained that the upper tier of that new stand is not going to be ready in time. That is the issue there. So that they're going to have to do a phased opening around that now. So we know that definitely the first home game of the season, that's going to be completely shut. So it's going to shave 10,000 off the capacity. Liverpool are confident that they will be able to get over 50,000 supporters into the ground. So no problems with the lower tier of the Anfield Road end. They're going to be okay in terms of getting fans into there. But it's just that upper tier. More work needs to be done to that to make it fully ready. Now we're told that there's going to be a phased opening process that's going to happen after the Bournemouth game. We've no real clarity at the moment in terms of how that looks, what that's going to look like. We know that the idea from Liverpool's side is that they would like to get fans in as quickly as possible in the home games that follow that Bournemouth fixture. But we don't know exactly how that's going to look in terms of will they have to have partial opening in terms of will it be a smaller group of fans in particular seats? Will they be spread out? How that's going to work, we don't quite know, but we'll try and chase clarity on that and bring it to you as soon as we know. From Liverpool's side, obviously hugely disappointing not to have this. We know Jurgen Klopp himself has spoken about what it's going to be like to have 61,000 inside Anfield, having that extra support behind the team, roaring the players on. He's been really excited about that and has spoken about that in recent interviews. So I'm sure that'll be a real disappointment for him that it's not going to be ready in time. But also from the club's perspective as well, you've got to say, in terms of this is going to be a big revenue generator for Liverpool going forward. That was the whole idea behind the project. So to not have it ready in time is really disappointing, not to get that money coming in straight away. Now, Liverpool, from their perspective, would say, when they undertook a very similar project with the main stand in terms of keeping the old stand there, building around the back of it, and then linking the two in the summer, that project took was very similar to this, and they had a little bit more extra time to get that ready. You may remember that they played the first few games of the season away from home in that season to ensure that they had that extra time, and the main stand didn't actually have to be open until September 10th. Now that extra time gave them time to get everything ready, and that launch of that new stand went off without any hitches. Where that's obviously not been the case here. Obviously, Liverpool are going to have to delay things and ensure everything's safe and ready and finalised. And that's got to be a lot of work they've got to do with the council as well in terms of licensing to get things signed off. That's all part of the process and part of the delays that Liverpool are telling us are part of the reasons here behind this. So I'll just give you a quote here from the managing director, Andy Hughes, actually, who's been speaking about this. He says, "This has been a hugely ambitious and complex construction project right from the start, and I'd like to thank everyone who's played a part. Unfortunately, upper tier of the Anfield Road Stand is not quite ready for the Bournemouth game. The main contractor, Buckingham, will therefore work with Liverpool City Council's licensing team to deliver a phased opening process. As with any complex major construction project of this scale, there are always so many variables and challenges along the way. We appreciate everyone's patience and understanding while we work through the next few weeks with Buckingham to complete this programme, and we can't wait to have a great new Anfield Road Stand fully open for supporters." Now, we know at the moment that the aim is for that upper tier to be, and the phased opening process to be completed by October. So we know that the home games in October, hopefully, or certainly the ones in November, if it runs into late October, we know we're going to have a 61,000 capacity Anfield. But there's so much more to learn, like I said, in terms of how do they deal with the new season ticket holders? Will they see their tickets fulfilled for these games going forward? We don't quite know how. We know there's going to be some sort of balloting process around the Bournemouth game to ensure that fans get a fair chance of tickets, but it's a lot more clarity to come really from Liverpool on this. And as I say, we will keep you posted with all the details going forward and all the news on This Is Anfield.